boy, we are talking Spider-Noir. And the cool thing is you got your choice, color or black and white or both, or is it even worth your time? We're going to talk about that here today on Two Geeks and a Microphone.
Welcome to the Two Geeks and a Microphone podcast, your one-stop shop for television, movie, video games, comic books, book reviews, and more. Now, without further ado, here's Steven and Mike.
I will talk first, everyone. Hello. Welcome to the show, Two Geeks and a Microphone. I am your co-host, Mr. Steven Boster, along with the one, the only, the dude who even keeps changing his comics on the back of his wall behind him for every episode, it seems, Mr. Michael Shanks. Mike, say hey to everybody.
Good morning to all you geeks out there in Geekdom Land. I don't know about every episode, but
Doing a pretty good job of it, I have to say.
I figured Spider-Man, so I put some Spider-Man comic books up. I don't have any Spider-Noir, so.
Right, I was going to ask you if you did and stuff, so.
No, I don't.
I bet you they'll start selling now, though.
They do. I would think so.
Yeah. So, hey, everybody. Hey, welcome to the show. A little bit different because actually, Mike and I, this is pre-recorded today. So, Mike is doing his camping thing. I'm excited for you. Where are you headed? No, don't tell anybody where you're headed. They may stalk you. Forget that. Don't do that.
That's all right. We're heading to Merrimack Caverns this year.
Nice.
That's the first time we've ever camped out there. So.
Oh, cool.
I'm excited. I got a pull-through site, so I don't have to back into it.
Yes. Those who have their own little campers totally understand what you're saying. Yes, absolutely. So, well, pretty cool. So we are talking Spider-Noir tonight. What's funny is we were getting ready, and Mike yesterday gives me a call, and I'm just now finished cleaning up from dinner, getting ready to sit down and start watching. And he goes, "Did you know they were going to drop the whole season?" I'm like, I had no idea. I just was looking at it. I was like, oh my goodness. So we are only here to talk probably about the first two episodes. Mike's watched the first two. I've watched the first 3.5. I'm not quite halfway through, but I had gotten up pretty early yesterday, and then last night I was starting to fall asleep. So not that the show was bad, and we'll talk more about that, but I was just like, I got to get some rest. So anyway, with that, do you have any? I didn't pour it over the geeky news and stuff.
That's
do you
okay.
have? Do you have any geeky news?
So.
Okay,
I do have Geekdar, but I don't have geek news.
Okay, let's do the Geekdar then.
Okay, so we don't have a sounder for it then.
I don't.
Okay,
we should have it memorized by now where we could do it ourselves, but I'm just kidding. I can't make the sounds.
Okay, you all know the scene from Spaceballs, so
right.
And if you don't, then just go back and watch one of our previous episodes. You'll see it, and then we'll have it back on the next one. Anyway,
sounds good.
All right. That's not all he's lost. There's the end of it.
That's not all he's lost. Yeah.
Right. That's not all he's lost. Okay, here we go.
All right. So
sorry. My bad. Hang on. I hit the wrong button. This is the right button.
There we go. So my Geekdar is a little different today. Instead of comic books or movies or cartoons or anything like that,
Figures?
I got video games.
Wow.
Yeah. So we were getting ready to watch Spider-Noir yesterday evening. And as I brought up my Apple TV, all of a sudden this little ad for the games section of Apple TV came on, and I went, what? Because this thing is called Retrocade.
Okay.
It's got Pac-Man. It's got Galaga. It's got Breakout.
I love Galaga.
Dig Dug's on it. Man, I love Galaga too. They're such a fun game. Although it's a little difficult to play because I'm using Megan's
Controller.
Bluetooth controller, and it's kind of like what system would you say your controller's kind of like?
Probably Xbox would be the closest.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'd say that. So it's kind of like an Xbox controller,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sitting here trying to play Pac-Man on it, right? And I'm like, I try the thumbstick, and I'm like, no, I can't play like that. I don't like that. And then I tried just using the D-pad, and I do better with the D-pad, but I'm like, man, I need an old school joystick.
There you go.
And then played Galaga. Galaga I did okay on the D-pad, but again, I think it would be better with an old school joystick. But yeah, it's something you can install on your Apple TV and play a bunch of cool retro arcade games. I just got to find a better controller for it. That's all. Other than that, yeah, it's super cool. I love it.
Nice.
I just wish
Nice.
Ms. Pac-Man on it, but
Right?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Galaga is super cool on it too. And
Oh, it
it
looks
looks like the arcade version of it. I was just really, really impressed with it.
Yeah, it looks like it too. I mean, I'm
Mhm.
watching the video and stuff. That's pretty cool. Okay. Well, cool. Well, I don't have anything for my Geekdar because I'm a loser. No, I just been swamped with some other stuff. But I will say, what did we watch? We started watching on Prime. Was it Prime? I can't remember. The Burrows. And Alfred Molina's in it, and I like him because he played Doc Ock in Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
The
All right.
Spider-Man movies, the Tobey Maguire years, and he was in the latest ones, and I thought he did a fabulous job. I've always liked him as an actor,
Mm-hmm.
and it's it is produced by the Duffer Brothers, the same guys who did Stranger Things, but it's not
okay.
this show creator and writers and stuff. It is actually not bad. We watched 2 episodes together, my wife Kelly and I,
It's on
and
Netflix.
is it Netflix? It's Netflix. Okay, thank you, Megan. So it tells a story of a quote unquote retirement community, and there's different characters. Bill Pullman is in it. Alfred Woodard is in it. It's got a really good cast. He's in it. Great acting, and just he doesn't want to be there. That's the whole first episode. Doesn't want to be there. Then kind of makes some friends. Decides to stay, but when he decides to stay is when things start going awry, and all we can say is it's in the first episode, so I don't think I'm really spoiling anything, but there's what looks to be an alien, or that's the second episode. It's like, what is going on? And so it's this whole mystery of what is really happening and going on. So I don't want to spoil it. It's a little bit of a slow start, but it's doing the character development, and you really I got to really enjoy the friendship between Alfred Molina's character and Bill Pullman.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, this is really good. And then, I thought, oh, this is slow. But then something happens, and I was like, I'm kind of emotional about this because I'm invested in the characters.
Wow.
So I was
Okay.
and so we'll probably watch an episode tonight, and probably over the weekend watch. I think it's 8 episodes, and it's called The Burrows. So if any of you have seen it or thinking about it, give the first episode a shot, and then, or probably the first 2. Let me know what you think and stuff. So very intriguing. A lot of questions going on right now. Kind of like Stranger Things, like what in the world is going on, kind of a thing.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Megan, did you have something? Because I saw you had something pulled up on your computer a moment ago.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you had something. Okay, that's all I got for Geekdar then.
Okay. That's all I got. All right, let's go to the main event.
Shall we?
Yeah, I don't have that video. It's time for the main event. There you go.
Yeah, it is Steven's voice, so.
Yeah. All right, so here we are, everybody. We are talking Spider-Noir, not Spider-Man Noir, not Spider-Noir Man, but Spider-Noir. And it's with Nicolas Cage playing Ben Reilly, which is the Spider-Noir alter ego, or vice versa, however you want to say that, which that comes up in the show, which I thought was really good, really interesting. And then, so we've only seen the first 2 episodes. So today we're just talking about what we've noticed so far, kind of the thing. Pretty much it takes place in the 1930s. Let me ask you this, Mike. Did you watch it in color or did you watch it in black and white? Because you can choose, everybody. It's pretty cool.
I watched it in black and white.
I watched it in black and white.
Nice. I think that's the way we should watch this, is in
Yeah.
black and white. So, yeah, I'm going to watch it in black and white.
Yeah, I'm going to watch the whole thing. And I'm just going to give away my ratings for the first 2 episodes. Is I will probably go back and watch it in color also.
I'm considering that too. You know, I do want to watch it in color, but I think to experience it first, you should watch it in black and white. That's just the way I feel.
Because that's the genre, everybody. So it's noir, you know, that gumshoe detective. Hey there, hot stuff, you know, whatever. That, you know, they got that accent and says. So I was who was I trying to talk to about it? But I told him, I said, you remember that scene in Home Alone where you filthy scum or whatever, you know, and he's
filthy
like,
animal.
Yeah, filthy animal. That's it. Yes, thank you. That it's that style of, you know, the old noir, the, you know, then the dame walked into my office, you know, kind of a thing, and then, you know, and so it's got those tropes, but it's supposed to, and so it's the story of this of Spider-Noir, who used to be Spider-Man. He gives it up. You know, we can talk about that here in a minute. So it's been 5 years since he's been that character. He's older. He's a little grumpier, kind of a thing. I was really hoping it wouldn't turn into like the Luke Skywalker, or who do you call him? You don't call it
Jake Skywalker.
Jake Skywalker in The Last Jedi. Yeah, I was hoping it wasn't going to be that way, and it wasn't. Thank goodness. And so anyway, he's on this case, or he's on another case, and then, you know, things happen. He's trying to solve these mysteries, and then it just gets more convoluted. Then he gets another case, which is in conflict with another case, and you're like, what in the world is going on? So it is truly a noir film, in the same, I would put it right up there in the same category as like Casablanca, kind of a thing.
Oh, okay. I've never watched Casablanca, so
Neither way.
Casablanca, Maltese Falcon,
sure.
those kinds. Okay.
That's
I really dated
Here's Looking at
myself.
You kid, right?
What'd you say, Megan?
I said that's where the "Here's Looking at You" kid comes from, right?
Here's looking at you, kid. Yeah.
That's all I know about it.
See, my knowledge of Casablanca is the record label Casablanca, which Kiss was originally on. And it was
that's good
named
trivia.
after. It was actually named after that film too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a slow movie. I'm just saying.
I'll bet it is.
But this was not a slow show. So
No.
how do we want to do this? What do we want to do our rating for? So this rating is for the show for the first couple of episodes. And so how would you rate it? And what do you want to use for our rating? I'm sorry.
yeah,
Okay, what's our scale?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think. What
Yeah.
our scale is for this. I hadn't even given that a consideration yet. Man, what would be a good thing to use for this?
He's
Trench
thinking.
coats?
Trench coats. Let's do it. Trench coats.
What'd you say, Megan?
So fedoras.
Fedora. Oh,
Does he have a fedora?
Oh,
Fedora's good. I like
Fedora is good. Yeah, I like
Let's go with
Fedora.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it. I like it a lot. All right. What would what's your impressions and what's your score?
You want to go first, Megan?
No.
No. Okay. First of all, I wasn't sure how I'd like this or anything. I mean,
Boy, Nick Cage is hit or miss, right? Is that what you
right.
mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Nick Cage is almost always Nick Cage, no matter what he plays. But I think he was a good choice for this. You know, I think his voice works well for it. he looks great in the part. So yeah, I think he was a very good choice for this one. Not so much Ghost Rider.
He's played 2 Marvel characters now.
Yeah, he has. And Ghost Rider is terrible. But yeah, considering that, I like that. I like his look in this. The whole trench coat, the fedora, the Spidey mask, and with the goggles on. I love it. It looks great. I like all the actors that I've seen so far in the first 2 episodes.
Is it the villain Donald Gleason? I think is it Donald Gleason or something like that. He's a Scottish actor.
Yeah, I'm not.
He's a good actor.
Yeah, everybody in it's really good. Some of them a little cliche for the time, for the time period, but it works so well in this. So, I only say cliche just to describe that.
Yeah,
but I don't think the show is cliche at all.
Okay, that's
so
good clarification.
With that being said, I think I would give this 8 out of 10 fedoras.
Brendan Gleeson.
What was it, Megan?
Brendan Gleeson. Sorry.
Brendan Gleeson.
Silvermane.
Okay, yeah. He always makes a great villain.
He's got that real heavy Irish accent too.
Yes. So you could definitely think Irish Bob. Real easy.
Oh, easily. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Megan,
what was
do you want to go next or you want me to go?
I gave it an 8.
I can go next.
Okay.
I just don't want to go first.
Sure. No problem.
I agree that Nicolas Cage is very hit or miss. But, I mean, we already knew that he fit the voice because he did it, and he's reprising his role from Into the Spider-Verse.
Yes.
Oh, but is he though? We have to talk about that.
Okay. Oh.
Semantics. Anyway.
Just saying.
But I do agree that he does really fit it in live action. And I really like the webs, the way they look. I don't know why. It's like, because I mean, we've had 3 different iterations of live action Spider-Man that we've seen their webs. And this one, at least in the black and white version, I don't know, it looks thicker.
Yeah, I agree.
And like more almost string-like, or not string, but like almost like yarn.
Yeah.
And I just find that really interesting.
It's not as clean and neat as the others.
Yeah.
Like streamlined and stuff. It's a little more...
And it's kind of fuzzy. Which, I mean, yeah, I guess some spiders would make their webs, some of theirs... I cannot talk tonight.
It's okay, keep going.
Some spiders do have more thick webs, so I like that. I think that's an interesting... it's an
detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Also, there was something that I noticed about Into the Spider-Verse that I noticed because of this. He also has the organic webs, and every single one of them that we met, except for maybe Penny, because she's not actually, she's in a robot. But all the ones that we meet in this Spider-Verse movie, they all have the organic webs too. And I find that interesting.
Oh, yeah, I never really paid attention to that. That's interesting.
I pay attention to that because that's a pet peeve of mine. I don't think
is a pet peeve.
Yes, with Peter Parker. I don't believe Peter Parker should have organic webs. I think his should be created through the web shooters. Only because I grew up with that in the comic books, and to me it gives a element of danger to Spider-Man because he can run out of the webbing. Right, and then he's got to use his brains more to figure out, oh crap, what am I going to do now? I'm out of webbing, And I like that aspect. Besides that, it also gives him the more scientific aspect of it. So like when they did that with Andrew Garfield, where they gave him the web shooters, I was super excited because I was like, oh yes, I'm glad to see that he doesn't just shoot him right out of his wrist the way Tobey Maguire
does.
Spider-Man did. And then of course we get Tom Holland's. He also has the shooters too. So
yeah,
And it made it for a great scene in the in the No Way Home.
oh
it
yeah,
sure did.
that was a great scene. I love that.
Is that coming out of you?
Does it come out in any other place?
Right.
Right.
The old adage of if it comes out the way it naturally does, it comes out of his butt. But
Right.
anyway, it's just a pet peeve of mine, but I don't have a problem with it with this Spider-Man just because he's different. It's a different Spider-Man, and he's got a whole new set of problems with him. So
Yeah.
I'm okay
Yeah.
with it.
I am curious of what kind of spider he was bitten by.
I don't know, but he has that one that crawls around on his hand.
I know.
That's right. That's right.
So what was your number, Megan?
I think I'd agree with 8.
8?
I really like it.
Okay.
I did too.
Yeah.
And I like all the characters. And while I'm not the biggest fan, I mean, like, I've never really watched any PI 1930s style movies, but I really like this.
It's a style of its own. That's why it's called noir style, movie noir or whatever style. And man, it fits perfectly. It's great. Plus, even gives a little bit more action, a little bit more intrigue, a little bit more story. So, I concur. Yeah,
I kind
a
of
fun
like
style.
him being a PI. I think it's an
I
interesting
do think
twist.
that's a really interesting.
To
Yes.
the character.
Yeah, even with the dame that walks into the office, which is usually how they all start. Then she walked into my door. Yeah.
Well, and it also kind of reminds me of Dresden a little bit. I love Dresden. So.
Dresden's good.
And Dresden's the same type of similar thing. He's a PI, and it's that same type of noir. Aspect.
It's got that nod to it. Absolutely. Yeah.
Right.
That urban fantasy nod to noir. Yeah. Now that you're talking about it. Yeah. That's a good correlation. Yeah. Well, I absolutely adored it. And it was great getting the Ben Reilly story and, who is his true self. Is it Ben Reilly or is it Spider-Noir? The Spider, as they say in the show.
Yeah, the
Spider. And I thought they did a nice job of the past, what's occurred, the present, what's happening, why things are going on. I thought they did a really nice job of explaining that in the first 2 episodes. I definitely give it a solid 8 out of 10 right along with you guys. And I would even go as far as to say, would I have seen this in the movie theater? I would have watched it in the movie theater.
I think this would have been
would've.
cool in the movie theater. I would have watched it in the movie theater.
Yeah, as a movie, not as an 8-episode thing. I think somebody has said this is like it's almost 6 hours of watch time. I think.
Okay. Yeah, because I think each one is about 40
minutes.
Yeah, 40 to 45 minutes, something like that.
Maybe like 35,
Yeah.
because there's at least like 5 minutes of credits at the end of each
Yeah.
episode.
This is
And
true.
you can skip the review and skip the title sequence at the beginning. Skip.
See,
I
I
just watched it. Skip. I just watched it. It's all good.
I like the song. I like the title sequence. I think it's cool. So
I had just looked that up too. I should have kept that up.
It is a good song. I would concur. Yes.
and it so fits the theme of the show too. They did a really good job with that. I like that.
Yeah, it was better than I thought it would be. I really didn't know what to expect. I kind of had not low expectations, but mediocre expectations. Okay, cool. I love Spider-Man. Let's watch this.
Sure.
I watched the first episode. Good night. They were doing really good with the noir theme for this. And I'm like, man, Spider-Man, noir. I mean, the spider. It was just great.
I
seeing him in
never
action.
imagined Spider-Man in this type of setting before. And I think it works. I think it's cool. And then we got introduced to a couple of Spider-Man's villains, which was really cool. One a villain, the other one I wouldn't call a villain so much, but I mean, I guess he's a villain in this, but not generally he's a villain. So,
And the song is "Saving Grace" by Kirby.
yeah, I didn't know who Kirby was.
I don't know who she is, but I like the song.
Yeah, I did too. I thought the song was good.
So, what did you think of the villains? Which villains have you seen so far? Which of the Rogues Gallery, which ones have you seen so far?
Okay, the first one I was a little shocked because to me it came off as Human Torch, which generally is not a villain. You know, he's one of the Fantastic Four in normal Marvel universe, but obviously in here he's a villain. So, but I thought it was cool. You know,
was
I'm
the
like,
Human Torch though, or is there a? Man,
I don't
that
know.
makes me wonder. Here, let me see. Let's see. Search the web. Who
And
is
then-
the
Firestorm.
fire villain?
And then of course there was Sandman, which I thought was cool too.
Yeah. Every Spider-Man villain in Screen Rant. Oh, I shouldn't go to Screen Rant. It's going to mess me up. Sometimes it plays a video and that will mess me up. So, Pyrokinetic. Jimmy Addison was his name, and he was kind of part of the story. But I don't, you're right. As such, the closest Marvel Comics villain parallel would probably be Molten Man.
Molten Man? Okay.
I think we'll just go there. Okay, that's it. Let me close that before the video pops up
All right.
and screws up my whole connection.
See, Molten Man I don't know, but Human Torch I do. So
Yeah. Okay, so we got him. Who else did we get? We got
Sandman.
Sandman.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Sandman. He's still changing. It's not like it's like he partly changes and then he comes back, or kind of goes back and forth.
Yeah, but I
seems.
think we're seeing him in the beginning stages, so who knows what he'll become later on.
Right. Okay, who else have you seen? Because
that's it. We only saw the
That's all
first
we
two
have
episodes,
officially
so
seen.
yeah.
Oh,
It looks like there might be Lizard, maybe.
There was like a preview almost in the first
in the
episode.
preview, that's who I would say is Rhino.
Oh, you think it's Rhino?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something happens in the third episode. Is it third episode or fourth? That I've only watched half of the fourth. I want to say it's the third episode where there's an attack that happens. He raises up his arm, and it's the big black guy that he.
Yeah.
he
See, I
sees.
just saw
It's
something
him.
weird go on with his face, and I thought
Correct.
maybe.
So what
he's
happens
becoming
is
a
he
lizard.
gets hit with a police baton, and the police baton just breaks, and all of a sudden you see his skin change, and then his skin starts changing.
That still could be the Lizard, though. Could be.
Yeah, it could be. I thought he'd been Rhino. Yeah, and then
Well, I don't
in
know.
the trailers,
I haven't really got
trailers.
to the episode.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I haven't really got to the episode where he makes a change, so I have no clue. I'm just going by what we saw in those little preview type things,
Yeah. Chances are, everybody, we're going to finish watching this weekend or next weekend for sure. And
this weekend won't happen because
you won't have Wi-Fi.
I won't have any Wi-Fi access. So yeah,
that's all right. It's good to be unplugged.
But when we come back from camping, I guarantee you we're going to finish watching it.
Yeah,
So we may just do part 2 of Spider-Noir when I get back from camping.
Okay, that'll work. So the other one I seen in the that I saw in the trailers was it looked like Electro.
I thought I saw that too.
Yeah,
I did too.
I was like, oh, looks like we may have Electro. So now I don't know of any others openly,
right?
And we've seen all the ones. But what's interesting is, they find this picture of all these guys that looks like POWs that got released. It was the day they got released, and then they're all in the picture.
Right.
They're all in the picture. So whatever happened to them as POWs is some testing or something was done with them, and then that's what's happening to them and stuff. So
So it's all military testing, probably.
Right, but we don't know what kind of military testing. We still don't know. We're still learning, so I wouldn't expect that till later.
Hey, is there a possibility we could see Steve Rogers in this? I mean,
I don't know.
we're coming up on the time period for him. You know,
Yeah.
he joins the army, and I'm assuming it was
That was Hitler.
It could
So
be
that
the
was.
precursor.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty cool to get Spider-Noir along with Cap. I would absolutely love that.
That would be cool.
And then we have Cap in black and white too. Oh. Yeah, that could be really cool.
Have you seen the scene where? See, I can't remember which episode it is. I better not say anything. But the goggles light up.
I seen in one of the previews that they light up, which looks cool. It just makes it look that
where
much
they kind of introduce that. It's probably in the third episode. Then I'm pretty sure it is. It is. It's in the third episode because something happens at the end of the third episode that I was like, I've got to watch the fourth episode. I got to see what happens. They do a really nice job of that. So just so you know, be prepared. But the way they filmed it, the sequence with the goggles on and off kind of a thing, wonderful in black and white. Absolutely wonderful in black and white.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, it was really good.
So we need to talk about the differences between the spider in the Spider-Verse and the spider in Spider-Noir.
Okay.
Because the spider in Spider-Verse, his name is Peter Parker. He's not Ben Reilly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's something that's throwing me off because I can't figure out if this is supposed to be precursor to the events of the Spider-Verse or not. Or is this a totally different Spider-Noir? You know, why is it we have Peter Parker in that one, but he's Ben Reilly in this? That's what completely threw me off.
Interesting.
See, I think
I mean,
they
still
also
voiced by Nicolas Cage.
Yes, they're both voiced by Nicolas Cage. They look like the same character, but for some reason, he's Peter Parker in there.
I also think he went by Spider-Noir instead of the spider.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't know. But I know in this show, I like him, the whole Ben Reilly. So it may be an alternate one. I mean, good night. What, you know. Multiverse.
It's the multiverse, Steven.
So, but I do like the Ben Reilly story so far.
I do too.
I like that it takes place after. Would we say it takes place 5 years after his like he quit, and then 5 years later? So, that's where my brain goes. So, anyway.
Yeah, he's credited, Megan, in IMDb as Spider-Man Noir.
Okay.
That's the way they've got him credited in IMDb, and it's Nicolas Cage playing him. So
look up the scene.
Okay, it's all right. So, where else? So we've seen Spider-Noir in Into the Spider-Verse. Where else have we seen him? I don't think we've seen him in anything.
This is the first time I've ever seen him. I mean,
like
outside
video. Yeah.
Yeah. I had only seen him in the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying it. I may watch an episode tonight. I don't know. Kelly may get back and we'll watch another Burroughs episode. So, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm thinking it's an enjoyable show, not too crazy. You got some language in there that threw me off because I wasn't expecting it because it's a Marvel show kind of. You know what I mean? Even though, is it though? You know, is it still under the 20th Century Fox?
That's a good question because it's on. That's a good question. It's on Amazon Prime, and not
that's him.
And
maybe that's why they can't call him Spider-Man. Does MGM own parts of Spider-Man verse? No, MGM does not own any part of the Spider-Man rights or the Spider-Verse.
Okay, but
Sony does.
Sony owns Spider-Man, so maybe that's part of the reason it's on
Sony.
Prime. Because Sony doesn't have they don't really have a streaming service.
I would see Sony, if they have it, that makes sense that they use Ben Reilly, not Peter Parker. And so they own Spider-Noir because Sony had a lot of the villains already.
Right, yes.
Venom, Morpheus.
But they have Peter Parker too because the Spider-Man movies are still Sony.
Yeah.
But maybe Marvel said don't use the Peter Parker.
Right.
I don't know. It's a good question. I was just confused by that because we got to talking about it the other day, and Megan had mentioned the fact that Spider-Noir in the Into the Spider-Verse, boy, there's a lot of spider talk.
Yeah.
That he was actually Peter Parker, and I was like, "Are you sure?" Because I couldn't remember. Yeah. It's been a while. It's been a bit. So.
Oh, okay. So here's what I got so far. It says Sony owns the Spider-Man TV rights, but they don't have their own streaming service. So what do? They license their shows to other platforms. That's why Spider-Man Noir, the Nicolas Cage live-action series, is produced by Sony Pictures Television, but Amazon Prime Video is the distributor. This is the same model Sony uses for The Boys.
Okay.
Cobra Kai, and Twisted Metal. So The Boys is on Amazon, Cobra Kai is on Netflix, Twisted Metal is on Peacock, and those are all Sony owned, but different distributors.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I was a little confused because I'm like, well, why is this not on Hulu or Disney but yeah, that makes sense because Sony owns it. So okay.
Mm-hmm. And you know what else I heard? Speaking of which, MGM. So MGM Plus, the streaming service, you could get all 8 episodes on Monday, not Wednesday.
Of what?
Spider-Noir.
Oh. Well, but they're all available on Prime.
Oh, I know, but they got them 2 days early.
They got them. Oh, okay. I was confused.
They did it 2 days early. So on the hot Memorial Day, you could have had a good old time watching Spider-Man all day.
Gotcha. Okay.
If I wasn't broke, I probably would have done it.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, yeah, I would have done it if it would have been on Monday. If I would have had that, I definitely would have watched it all because I kept thinking, I'm like, when does this thing drop? And then we checked and it said Wednesday. I was like, oh dang, that's one day before we're going to be recording. I definitely got to make sure I watch this Wednesday night and such.
Yeah.
So, and then when I go to look it up, I see all 8 episodes, and I was like, what? Steven, we ain't doing all 8 episodes. I'm not watching them all tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to get them in. Yeah. That's correct.
Mm-hmm. But I do love that they did this whole black and white thing where you can choose whether you want to watch it in color or black and white. I think that's so cool. Such a good choice.
But you should definitely choose the black and white.
Yes. Yes.
Well, there's some people out there who refuse to watch things in black and white.
And that's all right. They can do the color. No big deal.
Yeah,
that's all right.
They're just wrong. That's all. They're cultural swines. That's what they are. Or uncultured swines. Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's funny.
Nobody ever gets me when I quote that.
I said that to Theron one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were talking about, I don't know, we were talking about watching something, and he's like, he asked when it was made or something, and he's like, "So that's in black and white." Yeah, it's in black and white. I don't watch anything in black and white. I go, "You uncultured swine."
Yeah, and he didn't get the joke.
No, I think he did. he wasn't too happy about the joke.
Oh my gosh.
Nobody ever gets it when I do it.
I don't get
That's
that either,
funny.
because everyone around you is younger, so they should know.
Right.
I don't know.
I love me some toy. There's Toy Story 5 coming out. I didn't know that. Anyway, that's another side project. Sorry, squirrel. So anyway, so yeah, so anything else we need to talk about? If you were talking about, the name that we need to talk about, Peter Parker. Is he Peter Parker or Ben Reilly, or is it the same stuff? But what else do we need to touch base on about the show?
Sound like Megan had something.
Shoot, I don't remember. That was a while ago. There was a rabbit hole that I went down when this got announced that TikTok took me through. There was something, one of the storylines in Spider-Man, they had a potential reason of why it was Ben Reilly for the live action rather than Peter. But I don't remember what it was.
Well, that's not very helpful.
I know.
Spider-Noir. Why is it Ben Reilly rather than Peter Parker? Not Peter Pan, Peter Parker.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
Oh, that's a whole different...
In Spider-Noir, Nicolas Cage plays Ben Reilly rather than Peter Parker because the creative team wanted a character who felt like a seasoned, jaded, and world-worn vigilante, not the high school boy on his way up, Peter Parker. Out of universe reasons, showrunner Oren Uzel explained that Peter Parker feels very synonymous with a high school kid, boyish, on his way up, while Ben Reilly could be molded into a middle-aged, down-on-his-luck private investigator with a darker moral compass. Producer Chris Miller added that this version is older and jaded and not afraid to punch a guy in the face drunkenly, and that he's already had his Chinatown disillusionment moment years ago. The noir setting in 1930 setting also inspired a callback to pulp heroes like The Shadow, making the Spider a fitting moniker.
Interesting. And Ben Reilly has been a Spider-Man before, because Ben Reilly he's named after Uncle Ben. That's where the Ben comes from.
Oh.
Because I've never read any of the Ben Reilly Spider-Man stuff, but I've been told by some people they just didn't like
He's
Ben
the
Reilly.
Scarlet Spider.
Yeah, he's the Scarlet Spider. You're right.
Ben Reilly is?
Yes.
Yeah. Which he was in the animated
Oh.
Into the Spider-Verse too.
So I asked Ben Reilly in Marvel Comics. It says Ben Reilly is a genetic clone of Peter Parker / Spider-Man created by the villain Miles Warren as part of a twisted plan to torment Spider-Man. His origin is central to the Marvel's Clone Saga, a storyline that explored the moral and emotional implications of cloning. Origin: Warren, grieving the death of Gwen Stacy, sought to clone Peter Parker to make him suffer. After several failed attempts, he produced a stable clone. In one encounter, he implanted the clone's memories into a new body, believing it to be the real Peter. The clone, believing himself to be the genuine Peter, named himself Ben Reilly after Peter's Uncle Ben and Aunt May. He spent 5 years traveling, faking his death multiple times and avoiding Peter. Ben eventually returned to New York, where Peter and Mary Jane were away. He took up the Spider-Man mantle temporarily. Later, he adopted the Scarlet Spider identity, a darker, more independent version of Spider-Man with a red bodysuit and blue hoodie. He fought alongside Peter during the Clone Saga, but also clashed with other clones like Kane. Later storylines in some arcs, Ben was tricked into believing he was the real Peter while Peter was the clone, a major twist that temporarily made Ben the main Spider-Man. He was resurrected multiple times by Warren, leading to mental instability before overthrowing him and founding New U Technologies. In more recent appearances, he operated as Chasm, a vigilante with a damaged soul, and has sacrificed himself to defeat major threats like Genix.
So Ben Reilly is not as well known as Peter Parker. So
Yeah.
I can see where they're saying that it's a little easier to take that name and make it more synonymous with this character, this style of character, and not be stuck with the
Stigma.
stigma.
You're trying not to say stigmata. That's totally different.
Right. With the stigma of Peter Parker being a teenager in high school. So I guess that makes sense. I think I can buy that. Although this whole Ben Reilly thing, the comic books anyway, almost sounds similar to the Superior Spider-Man, which is Doc Ock taking over Peter Parker's body and becoming Spider-Man.
Okay.
Which is a fantastic story. I love that story.
I remember you telling me about that you really enjoyed that.
Yeah, in fact, this issue right here is Superior Spider-Man Returns. So it's the second part. It's the second story. It's the
second series kind of a thing? Or?
It's kind of the sequel to that.
Okay.
Series.
Okay.
But yeah, that's a great series.
So I just did Who is Spider-Noir in Marvel Comics? And it says Spider-Noir, also known as Spider-Man Noir, is a character from Marvel Comics universe specifically set in the Marvel Noir universe, which is Earth 90214.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Just a couple down from 90210. I'm just saying. Created by David Hine and Fabrice Balaski, Spider-Noir is a reimagined version of Spider-Man from the 1930s inspired by film noir aesthetics. In this version, Peter Parker, also known as Spider-Noir, gained superhuman abilities after being bitten by a spider, but his powers are more organic compared to the engineered webbing of mainstream Spider-Man. He is characterized by his hard-boiled nature and his commitment to fighting against corruption and injustice during the Great Depression of New York City. Spider-Noir's story involves a complex relationship with his uncle Ben Parker, who is killed by the Goblin, and he seeks justice by confronting the corrupt elements of society. His character is known for his use of firearms and his vigilante approach to crime, which contrasts with the more technologically advanced Spider-Man from the mainstream Marvel.
Yeah, I just brought it up in on the Marvel website, and this photo came up, and yeah, he's got a couple, looks like 38s to me. Yeah, that looks awesome. I like this.
Well, he's not opposed to killing because he threatened to kill.
Oh yeah.
Face.
Oh yeah, that's right. Good
He
call,
sure did.
Megan. That's right.
He sure did. So I don't know. This might generate some interest in the comic books for me for Spider-Noir.
I hope this goes over well, and it maybe gets them to branch out into even more of the characters that we've seen and Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Well, if we go by the comic book here, it looks like we're getting Norman Osborn. So that means we're getting a Goblin. Felicia Hardy. I don't know my Spider-Man. Oh, Black Cat. Oh, whoa. That'll be interesting.
That mask reminds me of the Court of Owls.
Yeah, it does. Me too. I agree.
Yeah.
Sandman, which Sandman we've already been introduced to. Electro, which we both said that it looked like Electro was going to be in it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Robbie Robertson. Oh.
He's in it.
He's a journalist. That's who he's in the show.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Mysterio.
Ooh.
Tombstone. I don't know Tombstone. That's a character I'm not familiar with. So
okay.
It looks like we should get some pretty interesting characters.
Yeah. That'll be great. Cool. All right. Well,
the other thing I'm curious about.
Yeah.
It's almost like his Rogues Gallery is getting introduced now, which is 5 years after he gave up being Spider-Man. So who the heck was he fighting 5 years ago?
Well, Silverman.
Well,
It
okay.
was Silverman. Yeah, that's true.
But did he have to be Spider-Man to fight Silverman? I mean, Silverman doesn't have any powers. Well,
I don't
that we
know.
know of. That we
I
know
don't
of.
know. It's a good question.
So,
It's a
I
good
don't know.
question. I just know I'm interested in the show, and I'm having a good time with it, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season, seeing what
Agreed.
happens.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, freaking you know. Okay. Anything else we need to go over or touch base on? Or
Nothing I can think of.
all right, everybody, you heard it here. We all enjoyed it. 8 out of 10. I'd watch it in the theater, pumping my face with a bunch of popcorn and soda and all. But you, everybody, can watch it at home, Amazon Prime, and save about your first mortgage and cost of popcorn and soda by going to your own grocery store and making it yourself.
Well, not to mention all the extras they would throw at you. You know, specialty popcorn bucket, and
Yeah, that are price $50 to $80 depending.
I could just see it. There'd be a Spider-Noir fedora popcorn bucket.
Ooh. That doubles as a fedora.
Right.
Right on.
So after you finish your popcorn, you can wear it.
There you go. There you have it. That's funny.
Oh my gosh. Oh, too funny.
They did
Yeah.
that for Wonka. Wonka had
The hat
hat.
was.
a hat.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Well, then if they did Spider Noir, you'd have to have fedora then.
All right. Good choice. Good choice for our scale tonight. Nice job, Megan.
I would recommend cleaning it out before you put it on your head, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially if you get a lot of butter in your head.
Yes.
Oh, that would be funny.
Yes. All right. Well, with that, everybody, we're rounding out the show. Thank you so much for joining us today on Here Two Geeks and a Microphone. If you would, please check out our website at www.twogeeksmic.com. That's the number 2, GEKSMIC.com. There's where you find all things Two Geeks, and the nice thing about that is you can get to it's our hub for everything else. You can get to our podcast page, or you can actually listen to the podcast on the page. You can also check out our merch page, which is also www.twogeeksmicmerch.com. And then also you can get to our Ko-fi page, ko-fi.com/2geeks, the number 2 GEEKS. And if you want to help support us, it's $1 tier, $2 tier, and a $3 tier. We actually shoot the audio versions of these. We send them out as soon as we possibly can. So to our subscribers, and or if you want the audio versions, they come out on Monday. So if you're a podcast only person, you can join us for just a couple of shekels each month, and you can get the podcast early. Or you can listen to it here on YouTube as well on the days that we go live. And with that, Mike, anything else we need to go over?
Yeah, if you made it this far, please make sure and like and subscribe to us on the socials. We are active on Facebook and Instagram. I try to post funny memes. Some I might steal, some I might make. You just have to tune in and find out. Also, I post relevant information of, different superhero characters or Star Wars characters, could be anniversaries type stuff, so on and so forth. And then also of when we go live. And speaking of going live, we go live every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. You do the math on the rest, because I don't like math. And we are live on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. No. See, I don't have the little icons up there to tell me.
Twitch X.
No.
We're not live on Facebook.
We're live on Facebook,
Rumble.
YouTube, Rumble, and Twitch. There
There
the
it
ones.
is. There we got it.
Although today we're not live. Today is a pre-recorded episode, but we will be back next Saturday live.
That is correct.
All right. any last words, funny anecdotes, etc., etc.?
Nope. Sounds
All
good.
right. With that said, please do not, Steven, skip this episode because we are much more better than the rest. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for joining us today on the Two Geeks and a Microphone podcast. Tune in next week when we will have more news and reviews. Until then,
May the force be with you.